Hey, what's up everybody? Hammerheart Metal Reviews here once again. Today we're doing another edition in my series where I'm counting down my favorite songs by one of my favorite bands. And today we're going to be talking some thrash and one of my favorite thrash bands of all time, Testament. So they've had such a long and storied career that I felt like doing a top 10 songs was not quite enough. So we're going to be doing a top 20 Testament songs today. So these are just my personal opinions, my personal favorites. If you don't hear a song listed here, it does not mean I don't like it. They have tons of good songs. Not really too many weak moments throughout their discography. Definitely some stuff that I prefer to other albums. As you'll see from this list, the majority of it is from the first few albums. That is my preferred era of the band, but it's not a knock on their newer stuff. I just absolutely love the first couple albums, so you're going to see a bunch of songs from those albums here. But yeah, if you haven't heard Testament before, obviously thrash masters. They weren't part of the big four, but in my opinion they should be. I think they're better than pretty much every band in there, maybe with the exception of Megadeth. I think Megadeth is my favorite thrash band, but Testament is probably number 2 for me. So yeah, anyways, let's just get right into this. I don't need to do a long spiel here. You all know who Testament is, so let's get into this. Coming in at number 20, I'm going to the Souls of Black album with the song Face in the Sky. Probably more of an underrated one here, but I just absolutely love the guitar riffing here. The vocals are great. I mean, I'm going to be saying this throughout this whole list. Great solos, great guitar work, great vocals. Just absolutely awesome. Face in the Sky in at number 20. Up next, we're going to the Practice What You Preach album with the song Sins of Omission. I've just always loved this song, one of the best on the album. Maybe not the number 1 best, I'll get to that later, but yeah, easily one of my favorite songs on that album. Deserved a spot in my top 20. Up next at number 18, I'm going to the Gathering album with the song DNR, Do Not Resuscitate. So this is when they started going a little more death metal with their style, and yeah, James Murphy was brought in on guitar, and this album kicks ass, and this is probably my favorite song on that album. It just slays, super catchy, fucking awesome, in at number 18. Up next at number 17, to slow things down a bit with more of a ballad type song off the album Low, Trail of Tears. So Testament, always known for writing an awesome ballad. There's going to actually be a handful of ballads on here. I absolutely love their ballads, pretty much every single one. And this is one of the best ones, Trail of Tears. Absolutely gorgeous melodies, beautiful song, had to be in here. Up next at number 16, I'm going with the title track from the Formation of Damnation. So this was like their big comeback album when Alex Skolnick returned to the fold. And yeah, the guitar playing on this album, and specifically this song, just really top notch. I love this album. And this is probably my favorite track on there. I think it's the only one on my list, but yeah, I had to put something from this album on here because it kicks ass, and that's why it's in at number 16. Up next at number 15, let's go a little more old school. Go to the New Order, their second album with the song The Preacher. The Preacher! Just fucking awesome. Old school thrash classic. These first 2 albums by Testament are absolutely top-notch thrash albums. A couple of my favorite thrash albums ever. And so yeah, I could pretty much put this whole album on here, but The Preacher, absolutely stellar, in at 15. Up next at number 14, I'm going to go with the title track from Souls of Black. I just absolutely love this song. I feel like this album is a little more underrated. Doesn't get the respect that an album like Practice What You Preach does, but I actually think Souls of Black is right there with it. It's very, very solid, and this is one of the best songs on that album. Definitely needed to be on my list. Up next at number 13, let's go even more old school with their debut album, The Legacy, and the song COTLOD, or Curse of the Legions of Death. Just fucking awesome. Curse of the Legions of Death! I fucking love Chuck Billy's vocals in this song. The guitar is frantic, and it's so thrashy and fast. It's absolutely awesome. The Legacy kicks so much fucking ass, and this song is no exception. Up next at number 12, let's go with another ballad. The Ballad, of course, off of Practice What You Preach. This was probably one of the first ballads that they did, I believe, and is just absolutely amazing. Like, it doesn't get much better than this in terms of ballads. It's just absolutely great song. Fucking love it. In at number 12. Up next at number 11, we'll go with the title track off of Practice What You Preach. Just absolutely amazing, amazing song. The title track, for a reason, it's best song on the album, and yeah, almost made my top 10, but in at number 11 is not too shabby. Now let's get into that top 10, my 10 favorite Testament songs. Coming in at number 10, another ballad, this time off of The Ritual with Return to Serenity. So yeah, this is possibly my favorite ballad they've ever done, although there is maybe one more that you'll see higher up on this list. But yeah, in my opinion, easily the best song off of The Ritual. Maybe a bit of an uneven album, but there's still some standout tracks, and this is by far the best one. I absolutely adore this song. Easy choice for my top 10. Up next at number 9, let's go back to the New Order with Disciples of the Watch. Fucking great thrash classic, great vocals, great hooks, great solos, everything about it. Great. Repeating myself over and over, but yeah, Disciples of the Watch, fucking awesome in at number 9. Up next at number 8, sticking with the same album, let's go with Trial by Fire. Easily one of their best songs in my opinion. Like, these first two albums are just insane. It could just have a top 20, which is just their first two albums, and that would make sense. But yeah, anyways, Trial by Fire, absolute classic, had to be here. Up next, let's go to Back to the Souls of Black album with possibly my favorite ballad Testament has ever done, The Legacy. Just absolute classic ballad. It's just beautiful. Like, Testament, they should write more ballads on their most recent albums. That's what I'm missing on their newer stuff. For a while there, they're putting out a ballad on every album. I know with thrash, you don't necessarily want a slower, quiet song, but when it's this good, then yeah, I want more of these. And just absolutely beautiful song in at number 7. Now my top 6. All of these next 6 songs are either from The Legacy or The New Order, because those are easily my 2 favorite Testament albums. So let's see which songs they are going to be. Coming in at number 6, I'm going to The Legacy with Apocalyptic City. Absolutely great song here. The riffs are nuts. I know I'm repeating myself here. This is not my most eloquent video in terms of describing words. But yeah, it's just a fucking awesome song. Apocalyptic City is great. That's why it's at number 6. Into the top 5 now. Let's go with the title track from The New Order. The New Order. The New Order's here now. Like, fuck yeah. Just absolutely amazing. I need to go listen to this album right fucking now. As soon as I'm done this video, I'm putting The New Order and The Legacy. Probably I'll listen to them back to back. Because yeah, these are just fucking amazing songs, amazing albums. The New Order is in at number 5. Up next at number 4, let's go back to the debut with Over the Wall. Come on. Over the Wall. Like, fuck, man. Chuck Billy's vocals here, absolutely crazy. I absolutely love this. I know I'm using these words over and over again. Like I said, I'm repeating myself. This is not a great video, I understand that, but I'm getting a little carried away with how great these songs are. Over the Wall, thrash classic, in at number 4. Up next at number 3, let's stick with the same album and go with Alone in the Dark. Absolutely one of their catchiest songs ever. I love the melody in this song. Great solo. Just all in all, it's gonna stick in your head. Like, one of their best, for sure. One of their catchiest songs, in at number 3. That just leaves 2 more, my 2 favorite Testament songs of all time. So for number 2, let's go back to The New Order with Into the Pit. Come on. How could this song not be super high on this list? This should probably even be number 1, but I'll get to number 1 in a second. Into the Pit, absolutely one of the best thrash songs ever written, in my opinion. Just fast, to the point, thrashy, fucking everything you want in a thrash song, in at number 2. So that just leaves 1, maybe more of an underrated one. Probably not underrated, but not one of their big hits, I guess you would say. I'm going back to The Legacy with Burnt Offerings. I just absolutely love this riff. Ever since I've heard it, it's just been my favorite Testament song. Like, come on. Go listen to that fucking riffing in this song. And, like, how do you even write that song? And it's so fast. Ugh, absolutely great. Easy choice for me in at number 1, but all these songs are great. Let me know down below which songs I've missed, which ones are you shocked I didn't include. Let me know your favorite Testament songs. And anyways, until next time, give me a like, give me a subscribe, go listen to Testament. Hammer Heart Metal Reviews, out.